Hello guys, welcome to my channel Lucid Fanfic, and if you're new here, don't forget to hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications so you never miss out on our latest videos. So be sure to stick around until the end, and let's get started. Izumi POV. It's been 2 months since Oni-chan jumped, and we promised not to tell our parents, and today was me and my Ni-chan's birthday, but he was always neglected by mom and dad. They didn't even notice him not around. I am so sorry, Oni-chan, I only did it to protect you. Inko. Izumi, are you okay? You look sad. Why? It's your birthday today. You should be happy, mom said, while caressing my hair. Suddenly the door opened widely and saw my dad, All Might. Tashinori. Izumi, happy birthday. Your friends are here, and also your uncle and aunties. I quickly smiled, forgetting about Oni-chan. Inko. Let's go, Izumi, mom said. Izumi. Yes, mom, and I went down and saw my uncles and auntie, and also my friends. All. Happy birthday, Izumi and Izuku. I flinched, and also saw my friends flinched as well, except for Katsuki and Shoto when they said Ni-chan's name. Aizawa. Wait, where's Izuku? Inko, where's Izuku? Inko, Izuku who? Uncle Aizawa looked shocked and angry. Everyone was except for me, my friends and dad. Aizawa. Izuku, your son, my nephew, where is he? Inko. Inko. Wait, Izuku, he is out with his friends. Mom lied about Izuku. Tsukachi. Tell the truth, Inko, where is Izuku? Inko. Dear, where is Izuku? Mom asked dad. Tashinori. I don't know. Gran Torino. What do you mean, you don't know? Tashinori, where's my grandson? And even think about lying to me, I will beat you. Dad paled and shivered. Tashinori. I don't know, maybe in his room? I saw. Then Uncle Aizawa hurried upstairs and saw my friends paled, especially Katsuki and Shoto, who paled. Aizawa POV. I went upstairs to go to my nephew's room. I got informed of his door and knocked. Aizawa. Izuku, it's me. I knock again. Izuku. I knock again. Izuku, if you're not gonna answer, I will open the door. Still no answer. I had enough, and I opened the door. What I saw shocked me to the very core. The room itself is like a crime scene. Bed is so small and has a lot of blood and tissues on the floor, bandages, and reeks of alcohol and blood mixed together. My God, what happened? Aizawa. Nizu, sir, can you come up, please? And also Tsukachi. Nizu POV. Aizawa called me and Tsukachi to come up. We both came up and went to the room. What we saw shook me. Tsukachi. What are you, Principal Nizu, on what happened here? Nizu. It's definitely not kidnapped or villain attack, I said. And I thought, wait, tell me they didn't mess up. I hope it's not what I think it is. Tsukachi. Yes, as you can see, bandages, tissues, medical equipment, and medicines on the floor. I saw. Tsukachi picked up one and read it. Tsukachi. It's painkillers, and a very string one too. My eyes widened. Why does Izuku need painkillers? Nizu. Detective, I want you to look for something in the room. A clue, please. Tsukachi. Of course, Principal. Nizumi and Aizawa then went outside the room waiting for Tsukachi to find something. Until a few minutes he called us back. Tsukachi. Nizu, I found a videotape. Nizu. Well then let's look at it. We three then watched the videotape, and what we saw was Izuku bloodied and injured. Then the videotape continues. He said in this video, on what has happened in his life. As I listened to it, the more angrier I got, same as Aizawa and Tsukachi. After the video finished, we then head downstairs. Aizawa, who was angry, ran at Inko and All Might, activating his quirk, beating Inko and All Might up. Everyone was shocked what Aizawa was doing. Inko. Brother, please stop. Aizawa didn't listen and proceeds to beat the both of them up. Nizu. Midnight, stop Aizawa. I told Midnight to stop him even though I don't want him to stop. Midnight then knocked Aizawa out with her quirk. I then looked at Tashinori and Inko. Nizu. Now tell me, why did you two neglected Izuku, my nephew, and you kids don't hide. I know what you did. Also, I glared at them. Enji. What did they do? Nizu, sir. Nizu. Here, play it in the TV. I tossed the videotape and Enji played it. Everyone was shocked. They saw Izuku bloodied and injured. In the video, Izuku. Hi, I am Izuku Yagi Quirkless, and this is my life. In the age of 4, my mom brought Izumi and I to the hospital to get our quirks checked. When it was finally our turn, the doctor said I was quirkless, but when the doctor said Izumi had a powerful telekinesis quirk, Inko then celebrated with Izumi completely ignoring me, and after that we went home and saw my father on the couch. When Inko told her about our results, he didn't even bat an eye on me and proceed to praise the beach, and after that I never existed to them. 10 years of my Eve been neglected by them, and now to the tormentors Izumi, Shoka, Katsuki, Shoto and Katsumi, they tormented me every day, using me as a dummy, hitting me with their quirks. As you can see, all this scars, all this injuries are caused by them. And not just that, my high school joined in the fun. They called me Deku, they called me worthless, and even sabotage my grades in order to make the 5 feel proud that they're the highest, which is not. I am now broken, it hurts that. They would betray and neglect their own vital fluid, I guess. That's what families are for, right? And also too, my uncle and aunties, thank you for taking care of me, and I am sorry I didn't tell you all any of my suffering, because I don't want to be a burden to you all. And lastly, I love you guys, and F you to my so-called parent and those tormentors, and that school. The video then turns off. Third-person POV. Everyone was crying and angry at Inko and Tashinori. Inko was now crying, saying I am sorry, while All Might looks down in shame, and suddenly everyone heard a slap and saw Masaru slapped both of his children. Masaru, now I have had it. You made your mom cry, and Eve been lenient on you trashes. You bullied and tortured someone who I look also as a son, and you Katsumi, I thought you loved Izuku. This was the first time everyone saw Masaru angry. He was never really gets angry easily, but this one tips him off. Katsumi, I am sorry, Dad. I thought I was protecting him, okay? I was scared he would die pursuing to be a hero. Katsuki, he was useless to us. He was only Pebble. That little trash had to be in his place, and he'll gladly do it again. Katsuki was now getting beaten up by his dad. Katsuki, Dad Sto Masaru, who keeps hitting him, punching his fave, breaking his ribs, his precious wrist. Katsuki fainted due to experiencing too much pain. Masaru, now here's your punishment. Tell this villain when he wakes up what his punishment is. You will never get an allowance from me and your mom, and you will pay for your own food and clothes and work. We won't give you any money. You will cook for yourselves. Got it, Katsumi? Katsumi, hi, sniff, Dad, Katsumi said, crying. Masaru then immediately went to Mitsuki, who was broken on the ground crying. Mitsuki, did we teach them wrong? Did I fail as a mother? Mitsuki said, crying. Masaru, no, you did not, Mitsuki. It's their ego that got them in that way, not you, Masaru said, hugging Mitsuki, comforting her. Meanwhile, with Todoroki. Rei, Shoka, is this true? Shoka, yes, Mom. Everyone in the family was disgusted at them. Then Shoto had to open his big mouth. Shoto, we only did it because he was weak, a stepping stone in my way, thinking he could be a hero without a quirk. Laughable, ha ha ha. But he no slapped by his mother. He was shocked his mother slapped him. Shoto, Mom. Rei, don't call me Mom, you demon. Rei was now having a mental breakdown, and Inji was trying to comfort her as much as he can. Tuya, Shoto, I thought you wanted to be a hero, my little brother. Turns out you're nothing more than a villain. Everyone was now comforting Rei. Natsuo and Fuyumi didn't even look at them, and then slap. Shoka slapped Shoto, making Shoto even more shocked. Shoka, I hate you. Inji, I will take both of your recommendation, and you will train yourselves without us, and cook your own meal, pay for your own clothes, and also work. We won't give you any more money. Shoto, that's unfair. We only did a world of favor getting rid of that quirkless trash. Shoto now was being beaten up by Tuya. Shoto, Nisan Sto Tuya then used his quirk on Shoto, bruising Shoto's both arms. Shoto, Shoto cried in pain. Tuya, don't call me that anymore, Shoto. We are no longer brothers. Tuya then stopped, and Shoto passed out and immediately went into his mother's side. Now with the Yagis. After the beat-up of Aizawa, Tashinori was getting beat up by Gran Torino. Gran Torino, you were quirkless just like him, and you didn't even bat an eye on him. What has gotten into you? Did that rank got into your head? I bet Nana right now is rolling on her grave. She chose the wrong successor. I thought you could bond with the kid as he is the same as you. Quirkless looks like I was wrong. And you, why did you bully your brother? Izumi, I only did it because I wanted to protect him. I was afraid of losing him, so Katsuki and Shoto made the idea to beat him up with our quirks. Grab Torino. And you think that was a good idea? Look at Aizawa. He only can erase quirks, but not mutation types of quirk. Tell me, if he had trained with Aizawa, then he would have a chance. After a few minutes of beating and scolding, everyone was now silent. Nizu, All Might, and Green Telek, I am very angry and disappointed with you too. We trusted to our words that Izuku was okay. This was our first time coming back here to celebrate their birthday, as we were busy with the school and hero jobs. But you lied to us, and now for your punishment the kid will go through rehab, except for Katsuki and Shoto. Both of them will go to juvie and be prisoned there for 10 months, and the 3 of you will go to rehab. But will always wear quirk bracelet everywhere you go. And if you take it off, you will be blacklisted from all of the hero school. and you will take the regular exam like everyone else. You will also serve 90 hours of community service every month, and once you got in you will write a law about quirkless discrimination and explain it, and pass it to me, and once you graduate you will be on 3 years probation now, am I understood? And also your check will be cut off by 80% now. Are clear with this? Nizu, I said, are we clear with this? Every obe except the ones who cared for Izuku. Hi. Nizu, now let's learn for Izuku. Izumi, Uncle Nizu, there's no need for looking for him anymore. Nizu, and why is that? Izumi, because he is dead. Everyone heard Izumi and was shocked and did not believe it was true. Nizu, dare lie to me again, Izumi, and don't call me uncle. Tsukachi, Nizu, she is not lying. Hearing Tsukachi said Abi at Izumi, not lying, broke all of them. Everyone was crying again. Nizu, tell me how he died. Izumi, me and my friends were chasing him in the woods, and we cornered him in a cliff, and he jumped off. Everyone was not crying once more, losing Izuku, but suddenly they heard a laugh in their heads. Unknown character. Ha, you finally get what all of you deserved except for the ones who helped him. Inko, who are you? Unknown character. Me, I am Rimuru Tempest, and Izukuin is alive, and well, he is here with me. Nizu, Izukuin, you mean Izuku, right? Rimuru, yes. Everyone was now relieved that Izuku is alive. Toshinori, give us our son back, you villain. Rimuru, nope, I have chosen him as my successor, and also as my lover. Izumi, Katsumi, and Shoka, who heard what Rimuru said, got angry. Shoka, Izumi, Katsumi, give us our lover back. Rimuru, how about a no? And besides, he is already fine here, away from the pain that once haunted him, and don't worry, you will see him in the entrance exam. Nizu, may I ask, is Izuku okay there? Rimuru, yes, Izukuin is okay here. Everyone was now happy that Izuku is alright. Rimuru, now I have to go bye, and to the ones who took care of my Izukuin, thank you, you have my blessing and gratitude. Then suddenly, everyone who helped Izuku glowed in light. Nizu, what did you do? Rimuru, simple, I simply made them more powerful, now I have to go bye. After that, everyone left. Rei was still being comforted by his husband Enji, while Shoko was dragging Shoto. And also the Bakugwos left Masaru carrying Mitsuki, who cried to sleep, and Katsumi was carrying Katsuki on his back. And after a few minutes, Nizu and the others left, leaving a crying Izumi and Inko, and a regretful Toshinori. Chowder done. After this is the entrance exam. After the event in the Yagi house, All Might kept finding Izuku, and try to be his father again, and give him OFA, and Inko still is a hero, but not much anymore. She only does rescue missions now, and also helps out in quirkless orphanage and hospitals. Izumi still hangs out with her friends, but only Shoka and Katsumi. She distanced herself from Shoto and Katsuki. Shoka, unlike her brother, she trained to be strong now for herself, and her family forgave her, and doesn't talk to her brother anymore. Katsumi, she became less aggressive and hard-working. She regrets that day and is angry at his brother Katsuki. Her parents forgave her because they saw that she really regrets it and earned their forgiveness. Katsuki and Shoto, however, get worse. Katsuki blames everything on Izuku and doesn't train, always bully someone weak, and Shoto, same thing as Katsuki. Their parents never forgave them both. Izuku POV. So it's time, it's finally entrance exam. I woke up in the morning and got ready. I ate breakfast with Ri-chan and Ci-chan, and of course do a little makeout session, only a little, okay, and after that I got to shower and got ready. Izuku, guys, I am going now. Rimuru, good luck on the exam. Izuku and Rimuru hugged me and kissed me on my cheeks. Seal, good luck on the exam. Izuku, not like you need it, you are already smarter and stringer than anyone in your world. Ci-chan, same as always. Izuku, thank you both, and oh, remember the promise. I see both of them began to blush. Izuku, haha. Rimuru/Seal. Izuku and Yumini, they pout, my god, they are so cute. Izuku, Gomen, I'll get going now, I love you too, and see ya. Both. Bye Izuku, and I love you too. And that I waved goodbye and teleported to the entrance gate of Udata. Finally, I am here too, I am close to achieving my goal. Then I went inside the gate and went to the exam hall. I sat in one of the sits and waited for the proctor to come. While I was resting, I saw girls looking at me, blushing him. If Ri-chan and Ci-chan were here, this girls would have already died. After a few minutes, the proctor came, and it was Ectoplasm. Ectoplasm. Okay, examinees, quiet now. I am Ectoplasm, your proctor for the written exam, and if I catch you cheating Or if one of my clone catch you cheating, then you will immediately be sent out of U.A. Understood? Everyone, hi. The clones then started giving papers to students. This is easy thanks to CI. Chanshi really is smart. Seal. Praise me more, Isaac Cohen. There goes the voice again in my head. Is this Seal? Seal. No, it's just your imagination. Izuku. Ah, okay, wait, no, it wasn't, damn it, every time. I then saw ectoplasm, and he gave me the test paper. Whoa, this is easier than I thought it would be. I began answering the test paper. After 30 minutes I was done. I rechecked my answer 30 times already, and no incorrect answer. I immediately got up and went to ectoplasm. Izuku. Sir, I am done. Everyone was shocked I was finished. Random examinee, R.E. R.E. Whoa, he is already finished. He must be smart. He must have an IQ quirk. There's no way he would finish this early without that. Ectoplasm. Silence. And you, are you sure? There's still a lot of time. Izuku. Yeah, I am sure. I already rechecked my paper 30 times, so yeah, I am sure. Ectoplasm. Okay, then head out to the auditorium. My clone will lead you there, and here a brochure. Ectoplasm then gave me a brochure and followed his clone to the auditorium. Izuku. So I am really the first one that finished the written. Welp, I'll sleep for a bit until everyone gets here. I then turned on sleeping skill and slept. Tim skip 1 hour later. Izuku POV. I then woke up and see everyone is here now, and I saw present Mike briefing the exam. PM. So there will be 4 robots. The first one is the 1-pointer, gives you only 1 point. The second one, the 2-pointer, which gives you 2 points, and the 3-pointer, which gives you the 3 points. Now you have to get above 60 or 60 in order to pass the practical exam now. He was suddenly cut off by a kid with glasses raising his hands. PM. Yes, examinee 2893. 2893. Sir, in the brochure it says that there are 4 robots, but you only mentioned 3. If this is a mistake, then U.A. should be ashamed of themselves, and you there, he suddenly points at me. Izuku, yeah? 2893. You had that uninterested look the whole time, and you were sleeping. If you don't take this seriously, then leave. Izuku. You should really take that advice on yourself. 2893, huh? Izuku. PM was about to explain the 4th robot. You came in and disturbed him, and not only that, you were not paying attention to him. If you were paying attention, you shouldn't have known that I slept, or I had this uninterested loom. So take your advice and leave U.A. if you are not serious. Glasses then didn't said anything and just sat down. PM. Okay, the kid over there is right. I was about to explain now. The last robot is a 0-pointer. It's best that you avoid it. It gives you no points, and you will be assigned in a city where you will do the exams there, and good luck, examinees, and plus. PM. Really tough crowd. After that I looked at my paper. I was assigned in City A. I then went out the auditorium and got in the assigned bus that will lead us to City A. Time skip. Izuku POV. We have arrived, and we are now standing outside the entry of City A, and what I saw next angered me. Izumi, Katsumi, and Shoko were there. I quickly looked away and just start to stretch on my own, and then waited for the gates to open. Then I saw the gates open. I immediately rushed inside. Even the 3 rushed inside. Hey, they didn't said go yet. They're gonna get disqualified. PM. Why are you all still standing? There's no countdown in real battle. Everyone paled and rushed inside. Tim skip. I already destroyed 28 3-pointer, 16 2-pointer, and 31 1-pointer. That should be enough. I then got on the roof of one of the buildings and rest. Meanwhile, in the observation room. 3rd-person POV. We can see All Might, Green Telek, and the teachers in U.A. and Nizu sitting observing the exam. PM. Look at them go. Aizawa. It seemed the 3 girls are learning. He looks at Izumi, Shoka, and Katsumi, who rushed inside, and as well as another boy. Everyone nodded at Aizawa. After a few minutes. Nizu. The batch this year seems good and better than the last one. Everyone nodded at what Nizu said. Snipe. Some use brute force to attack the robot. The screen then closes up on a guy with hardened hands destroying robots. Cementos. And some use strategy. Then another examinee, an invisible girl destroying the robots secretly. Everyone nodded. All Might. Sir, who was in the first place? Nizu. Oh, the first is this kid. The screen then zoomed closely on Izuku resting in the rooftop. Aizawa. How many points does he already have? Nizu. He already had 146 points, breaking the record in only 10 minutes. Now that's impressive. Aizawa. Nizu, who is he? I want him in my class. Nizu then looks at the tab and was shocked. Nizu. It's better if you look at it. Nizu then outs the information in the screen. Name, Rimuru Tempest. Age, 16. Quirk, none. Birthdate, July 15th. Everyone was shocked that the first place was quirkless, but Nizu, Aizawa, and the Yagi were more shocked. Green Telek. Izuku, my baby boy. Nizu, can you please call him when the exam is over? Nizu. Yes, and don't provoke him when he's at my office. Understood. Both Yagi nodded and continued to watch the exam. Aizawa. I think it's time to pull out the big gun, sir. Nizu. Yes, he then pushed a big red button. In the city, Izuku was resting. Suddenly buildings shaked, and a lot of examinees screaming and running. It's the 0-pointer. Run, all of them run. Izuku, pathetic. R.E, help please. Izuku then saw a girl helpless trapped in the rubbles, and what he saw next shocked him. Izumi, Shoka, and Katsumi working together to help the girl out of the rubble. Izuku. I am glad they changed. Izuku then rushed into the 0-pointer. Izuku. Save her quickly. Izumi. Oni-chan. Izumi was shocked seeing Izuku, and so is Shoka and Katsumi. Izuku. Not now, you three, get her out quickly. The three then nodded and finally got the girl out. Izuku, now go. Izumi, what about you? Izuku, just go. Katsumi. Okay, but be safe. The three then carried the girl out and ran as far as they could from the 0-pointer. Izuku. Now it's you and me. Izuku used his skill, elemental manipulation, and his unique skill, Hero's Wrath. He charged it to 50%. Izuku. Izuku suddenly disappeared and was in the sky. Izuku. Take this, elemental fist. Elements in the form of fist began raining down on the 0-pointer, destroying it completely, shaking the whole city. After that, the 0-pointer was disintegrated. No piece was spare. All we can see is a big crater. In the observation room. PM. Holy cow, that was awesome. Everyone was shocked of Izuku's power. Nizu. Sorry, Power Loader, your robot is destroyed, and Cementos. I am also sorry, but you have to fix the city. Power Loader / Cementos. No, it took me months to build that, curse you. All Might. How powerful are you, my son? Inko. Izuku, my baby boy. Back in the city. Everyone was shocked at Izuku's power, especially Izumi, Katsumi, and Shoka. Izumi. Thus is even more powerful than OFA. How strong are you and I-chan? Katsumi. I hope he is okay. Shoka. How strong have you gotten? Holy cow. RE2. That was cool. RE3. How powerful is he? While the girls were squealing and blushing. Izuku. Hoo-hoo, that was cool. Izuku was now standing in front of the crater. PM. Exam is over. I repeat, exam is over. And can Rimuru Tempest come to the principal's office? I repeat, Rimuru Tempest, please come to the principal's office. Izuku. I guess they found out. Welp, it's better to face this now than later. After that, Izuku quickly got out of the city, and rode the bus and got off immediately and went to the principal's office. Izuku POV. Freak, they are inside. Okay, calm yourself, Izuku. Izuku knock. Hello? Nizu, come in. I then come inside and saw Yagis and the teachers, and also my uncle and aunties. Izuku. So Principal Nizu, why was I called here? Nizu. I know it's you, Izuku. Izuku. Welp, can't say I tried. How are you guys? Why am I here? Aizawa. You are here because we have questions, nephew. Izuku. Okay, so what are your questions? Nizu. Where were you? Izuku. Somewhere far from here. All Might. My so young Tempest, where did you get your quirk? Izuku. Oh, I earned it from my fiancés. Everyone was shocked. Izuku has a fiancé. Nizu. So your fiancé is the Omni God. My eyes widened. How did they know? Izuku. How did you know? Nizu. Because 2 years ago a girl named Rimuru spoke to us in our mind. She said she chose you as her successor. Izuku. Oh yes, she chose me as her successor, and you Yagis don't even try it, or you'll just end up dying. The Yagis flinch because they were planning on how to get Izuku back. Inko. But son, she kidnapped you. I was pissed when she said that. How dare she accused my Richan. Izuku. How dare you accuse my lover for kidnapping me? In fact, both of them saved me from death, and I suggest you don't call me son, because you were never my mom. All Might. Izuku, that's your mother. Apologize. Izuku. And tell me what kind of mother neglects her child, not feeding him, not taking care of him. And you hypocritical monster, I know your secret OFA. I know they told me that you a quirkless child. Once you should know how I felt. And yet you didn't even bat an eye on me. So much for #1 hero. And symbol peace. You couldn't even help me, your former son. And if that is all, I'll be going see you, uncle. and aunties don't worry, I don't blame you. You trust these two, and you were busy with your jobs, so don't blame yourself. And I then walked out of the room still pissed. They have the audacity to accuse someone who had taken care of me more than them. As I walked out, I saw two people that made me even more pissed. I saw Shoto and Katsuki. Shoto, how are you here, you useless piece of trash? Izuku, entrance exam why? Katsuki, if you don't drop out, you useless trash, I will kill you, Katsuki said, smirking, thinking that Izuku would comply. Izuku, how about a no? Katsuki rage charged at Izuku, but didn't even get close to him as he was in the ground screaming in pain, his wrist dislocated, broken. Izuku, you should know your place, mutt. Shoto, you monster, take this. Shoto used his ultimate move. Shoto, flash fire fist, he then thinking he defeated me. Shoto, you should have stayed dead, but was shocked when he saw me unharmed. Shoto, what impossible, no one can withstand my attack, even if you withstand it, you shouldn't be standing. Shoto shouted at me. Izuku, really, that was all you got? It tickles, you should call it flash fire, woman, and let me show you what a true ultimate move is. Izuku then used Shoto's ultimate move against him, making Shoto's pride and ego break. Shoto, please stop, I am sorry, please. Shoto was on the ground, crying, same as Katsuki, ego broken by the kid they thought was useless and weak. Izuku, pathetic. I then left them on the ground, both passed out. I was now in the gate about to teleport, but someone called me. Izumi, Oni-chan. I saw Izumi, Shoka, and Katsumi running towards me and stopped. Izuku, what do you want, Izumi? And don't call me Oni-chan. Izumi, we wanted to say we're sorry for everything. I know we did bad things to you, but we're sorry. Even if you don't forgive us, we will keep trying and earn it, Izumi said, crying. So you really change, how, Izumi? But I am sorry, I can't forgive you just yet. Shoka/Katsumi, us two, we will earn it and become your friends again, even if we won't get to be with you anymore, but we will still earn it, both of them said, crying. Izuku, I am sorry, but I can't forgive you just yet. It may take some time or never, but right now, no. Izumi, Shoka, Katsumi, it's okay, but we will try and earn it and become friends again with you. Izuku, good luck. I smiled. I hope that stayed true. I then teleported back to the void. I saw no Ione. Izuku, where are they? I then checked the training area and the throne room, the garden, the dining area. There weren't there, so I went to my bedroom. Rimuru, Izuku, are you ready? Seal, for the time of your life. Izuku, girls, you're so hot and cute. I then went inside and closed the bedroom door. As we can see, Rimuru touching Izuku's body, kissing them, while Seal is having a makeout session with Izuku. Seal makes sounds and pleasure while kissing Izuku. Rimuru, who was touching and kissing Rimuru's body, immediately touched Izuku's pee-pee and opened his pants. Rimuru, this is Izuku's pee-pee, so big, will it fit in me? Rimuru was shocked seeing Izuku's 15-inch hard pee-pee. Rimuru then tried to put Izuku's pee-pee in her mouth, but was stopped by Izuku. Izuku, not yet, my Richan, I still have to kiss you, you know. Izuku then pulled Rimuru up and kissed her while Izuku was fingering Seal. Izuku, Ci-chan, why did you release it? Did I tell you to? Looks like I have to punish my Ci-chan for releasing without my permission. Richan, can you help me punish our bad Ci-chan? Rimuru, hi Izuku, and Rimuru said while kissing Izuku. Izuku then started to punish Seal by fingering her again, but stops every time Seal is about to release. Seal, Master Izu, please let me do it. Izuku, not yet, Ci-chan. Now Richan, you can suck my pee-pee while I punish Ci-chan. Rimuru nodded and went down and began sucking his pee-pee. Izuku, OF Richan, your mouth pee-pee feels so warm and good, Izuku said. He then stopped fingering Seal. Izuku, Ci-chan, don't finger yourself, okay? Your punishment is to watch as I deep throat Richan. Got it, Ci-chan. Seal, Hi Master Izu. Izuku then put bow of his hand. Son Rimuru then started banging her mouth like a pee-pee. Tears were dropping from Rimuru's eyes, who were filled with pleasure. Izuku, I am releasing it. Richan, swallow it all, and if I saw a single drop, I will have to punish you like Ci-chan. Got it, Izuku said in a demanding tone. Rimuru couldn't speak because of the pleasure her mouth feels being banged by Izuku's big hard pee-pee. Izuku, now take it all. Richan. Izuku then released inside Rimuru's mouth. Rimuru, so good, drinking all of it while Seal was getting hotter by a minute. Izuku, now Ci-chan, come here. Seal then went to Izuku. Izuku, did you learn your lesson, Ci-chan? Izuku said while touching Seal's pee-pee. Seal, on yes, Master Izu. Izuku, Good my CI-chan now lay down. Seal then laid down. Izuku. You are really dripping down there, CI-chan. Izuku. Now tell me what do you want, CI-chan, and I'll do it, Izuku said, while fingering Seal's private part. Seal. I want a Master Izu-hn to bang my PP and ravage it deeply. Izuku then pushed his PP deep inside Seal and started moving roughly inside Seal. Seal. Yes, more hn and more Seal screamed in pleasure as she was roughly by her Master Izu. Izuku. I didn't know that you would be this horny, see? A-chan, you bad girl, you need to be punished more, Izuku said, while thrusting even harder now. Seal. Yes, Master hn, I'll punish this bad girl more. Izuku. CI-chan, I am releasing. Where do you want it? Seal. Inside. I want hn Master Izu inside me deeply. Izuku. CI-chan, I am releasing. Take it all. Izuku then came inside Seal. Seal. Seal said, who was also releasing. Seal then fainted from pleasure. Izuku, who was still hard as a rock, looked at Ri-chan, who was getting wetter by the second. Izuku. It's your turn, Ri-chan. Rimuru. Please, Izuku, put it in me now. Pleases give me your hard rock PP, and F me ravage me pleases. Izuku. So hot. Well then I'll start. Izuku then thrusted it inside Rimuru, who screamed in pleasure. Rimuru. Yes, Izuku, yes, more hn, more Izuku, Izuku. My god, Ri-chan, you're so warm and tight, I love it. Rimuru. Izuku then started to do Rimuru rougher and faster. Rimuru. Yes, right there, Izuku, hn. Yes, more Rimuru was screaming in pleasure. Izuku. Ri-chan, I am almost releasing. Where do you want it? Rimuru. Just like hn and Seal inside me. Izuku. Well then take it all inside Ri-chan. Izuju then came inside Rimuru too. Izuku. Hey, you two were not done yet, Rimuru, and Seal, who just woke up, paled and saw Izuku's PP is still rock hard. They did until morning and did 30 rounds each. Rimuru and Seal were now very tired and was like a mindless person when they did it in the 20th time. Izuku POV. I woke up and saw both Ri-chan and CI-chan naked. I then blushed, remembered what happened last night. I then tried to move, but can't. They're hugging me tightly. My god, I need to pee. Izuku. Ri-chan, CI-chan, can you please move a bit? I shake them a little. Rimuru. Izuku, don't spoil them too much, Ri-chan said sleepily. Seal. Izuku, I already made breakfast for them. Izuku, what are you guys talking about? Rimuru. Our children, Izuku, stop spoiling them too much. I blushed. Is Ri-chan dreaming me and her having children? Seal. Izuku, hurry, they still have to go to school. I blushed further. I should really wake them up. Now I can't hold it anymore. Izuku. Ri-chan, CI-chan, wake up. I shake them harder, but still soft. Rimuru. Good morning, Izuku, where's our children? Ri-chan asked me. She's still sleepy. Ri-chan then realized what she said and was now blushing, faces fully red. Rimuru. Izuku, good morning, did you hear it? Izuku. Yeah, Ri-chan, you were dreaming about me spoiling our children way too much. Ri-chan was embarrassed and went out the bedroom naked. Now it's CI-chan, she still hasn't woken up. Izuku. CI-chan, wake up. I shaked her. Seal. 5 more minutes, Izuku, and can you wake our children up? They still have school today. Izuku. CI-chan, wake up please, freak. I really need to go. I shaked her again. Seal. Izuku, good morning. Izuku. Good morning too, CI-chan, can you please get off me for a bit? I really need to go to the bathroom. Seal. Oh okay, CI-chan then moved aside. I immediately ran to the bathroom and peed, thank God. Time skip. Izuku was now in the training area working out his muscles, but he was interrupted by Rimuru, who went in holding mail letter. Rimuru. Izuku, a mail is sent here for you. Izuku. How did even a mail sent here? Where at the void? Izuku was confused, but shrugged it off immediately and went to see what's the mail is all about. Rimuru then gave Izuku the mail. Izuku. This is my exam results in U.A. Izuku was shocked. How did even Nizu send it here? And also it's only been a day since the exam ended and the result was already here. Izuku. Ri-chan, call CI-chan, will open the mail together. Rimuru then nodded and called Seal. Rimuru. Seal, come here to the training area. Izuku got his results from U.A. and want us both to open it with him. Seal. Okay, master, tell Izuku I am coming there. Rimuru. I already told her, Izuku. She said she's oh never mind, she's here. Seal then appeared in the room and went towards Izuku and kissed him on the cheeks. Izuku. Okay, now we're all here, let's open it. Izuku then opened the mail and saw a projector and his uniform. Izuku, what is this? holding the projector. Seal. Izuku, and it's a projector. Izuku. Ah, thanks Ci-chan for telling me. Izuku then pressed something on the projector, and it turned on, then saw a tired-looking man with baggy eyes and dark clothes with a scarf around his neck. Aizawa. Problem, nephew, congratulations, you have passed on the entrance exam, scoring a perfect score in the written exam, and getting a score of 203 points, beating the previous record. Now you must be wondering why you have 203 points in the practical exam. We don't just record your villain point, we also give hero points. And as such, you were given 60 hero points for helping save the girl from the zero-pointer, and you are the class representative of this year, and you will be in my class, Class 1A. Good luck and welcome to your Hero Academia. Director, cut. Aizawa. Is it finish? If it is, I will be sleeping now. Aizawa then went inside his sleeping bag and laid down and slept. The video then ended. Izuku. Yada. I got in. Izuku was screaming, hugging both Seal and Rimuru. Rimuru/Seal. Congratulations, Izuku, and you made it. Izuku. I can finally become a hero, and it's all thanks to you, Ri-chan and Ci-chan. Thank you so much. Rimuru. No, Izuku, and it was all you. Izuku. No, if it wasn't for the both of you, I would be dead by now, or I would still be weak by now. It's all thanks to both of you. You made my life happier and brighter, and I thank you, both of you, Ri-chan and Ci-chan. I love you, both of you, so much. Rimuru and Seal were feeling butterfly in their stomach. They were happy, and both teared up. Rimuru/Seal. Izuku/Izuku. We love you too, so much. Both hugged tighter at Izuku, and Rimuru then kissed Izuku at the lips, and next was Seal. After that, they celebrated on Izuku's acceptance in U.A. and went and have made love again for the full night. Screams and pleasure can be heard throughout the void. Time skip to first day. Izuku POV. Finally, it's my first day at U.A. I can finally be a hero. I was now outside of U.A. gates, and I then stepped inside, and immediately went in the building. I was now inside this place. But there are too many sides. Where do I go? I then went on anywhere my gut feels to, and after a few minutes I was lost. This place is like a maze. WH. Unknown character. You look lost. Problem, nephew, do you need help? I then looked at and saw Uncle Aizawa. Izuku. Yeah, I don't know where 1A is. Aizawa. Follow me. I then followed Uncle Aizawa. After a few minutes we arrived at Class 1A, and SWW, the door. WTH is the door, so huge it must be because of students with gigantification quirks like MT Lady. Izuku. Thanks, Uncle Aizawa. Aizawa. No problem, nephew. Now go inside. It's still 30 minutes before class, and I have to go back to faculty for a bit. Aizawa then walked away. I then went inside and saw some faces I recognized, like for example the glasses guy, and oh, it looks like the girl Izumi, and the two saved. Unknown character. It's you, the one who destroyed the zero-pointer. I am sorry for the trouble I caused back at the auditorium, and you figured out the secrets of the exam. As such, you are more superior than me, the glasses guy said, standing up. Izuku. Not really, I was just trying to help them. I didn't know about the secret points. I was only focused on helping them, getting the girl out, and destroying that big robot. I waved the hand in the back of my head. This guy follows rule way too strict and serious. Unknown character. And nice to meet you. I am Tenya Lita, by the way, from Sumai High. Izuku. Nice to meet you too, Lita-san. I am Rimuru Tempest. Unknown character. Hey, it's you, the one who helped the girl save me and annihilate the big robot. Thanks for saving me back there. I owe you one, said the girl. I never really looked at her when the girl saved her, but she looks cute. Izuku. Nice to meet you. I am Rimuru Tempest. And that was nothing really. It's a hero's job to save everyone. Unknown character. I am Kyoka Jiru. Nice to meet you too, Tempest-san. Izuku. You can call me Izuku Jiru-san. Kyoka. Okay, Izuku-san, but you have to call me Kyoka too, Kyoka said shyly. I then saw her face reddened. Izuku. Are you okay, Kyoka-san? You look red. Are you sick? Do you need water? I then touched her forehead. Kyoka only blushed more. Kyoka. Yeah, I am fine, Izuku-san. Kyoka then composed herself. Seal. Fufu. Izuku is already making his harem. Izuku. There goes this voices again. I swear they sounded like Ci-chan's voice. Seal. It's just your imagination. Oh, it was my imagination. Wait, it's not. And there goes the voice vanished again. Izuku. Then mind if I seat beside you, Kyoka-san? Kyoka. Sure, Izuku-san. No one has claimed the seat yet, so you can sit there. Izuku. Thanks, Kyoka-san. And also, can you wake me up if the teacher arrives already? Then I saw Kyoka-san nodded and thanked her. I then slept for a bit waiting for everyone to arrive. Kyoka POV. I watch him sleep, he is so sight and peaceful, I blushed wait, I just met him, is this love at first sight? No it can't be, I mean why would he want a petite girl like me? Then I saw 3 girls coming in looking at Izuku, Sin one of the girl looks like him, but a girl version wait, they were also the ones who saved me. I immediately got up and went to them. Kyoka, Ano thank you for saving me from the 0-pointer, and if you want anything, just ask me again, thank you for saving me, I said bowing up and down. Unknown character. No it's fine really, it's what heroes do, save everyone right? She said the same thing as Izuku-san, and she looks like Izuku-san, are they twins? Kyoka. I am Kyoka Jiraiya, nice to meet you 3. Unknown character. I am Izumi Yagi, nice to meet you too, and this is my friend guys, introduce yourself. Unknown character. Hi I am Shoka Todoroki, nice to meet you too Jiraiya-san. Unknown character. I am Katsumi Bakuga, nice to meet you Jiraiya-san. Kyoka. You can call me Kyoka. Izumi. Oh okay Kyoka-san, how long has he been asleep? Does she mean Izuku-san? Kyoka. After he arrived, he said to wake him up when the teacher arrives. Izumi. Okay guys let's go and seat, and Kyoka-san you can call me Izumi. Izumi-san and her friends then went to find a seat. Shoka. Same call me Shoka. Katsunk. Same call me Katsumi too. I then went back to my seat next to Izuku-san, and suddenly the someone burst into the door. 2 guy, one looks like Katsumi-san, and the other looks like Shoka-san. Unknown character. Listen up you extras, me and this guy here are your superiors, so bow down, said the blonde guy smirking. Lita, you two, how dare, you're almost destroying the door that was used by our seniors, and wear your uniforms correctly. Unknown character. Shut it 4 eyes, or I will beat you. Lita, beat me? That's not very hero-like. Why would I bow to them, everyone already disliking them, until suddenly I heard a voice spoke next to me. Izuku, did you two forgot what I did to you at the entrance exam? If you two won't shut up and stop acting like you're superior to everyone, I will cut both of your arms. I saw Izuku-san standing up walking towards them. My god, the tension inside the room has gotten intense. Shoto. TSK, you just got lucky, you useless Deku. The guy toned down and went to find a seat. Is he scared of Izuku-san? And what did he do to them in the entrance exam? Katsuki. You think you have beaten me, haha, you are a weak and useless Deku. Well me, I am a god. Well I guess this loud guy has a god complex. Everyone in the class already dislikes him except for the guy who looks like Shoka-san. Izuku. You really want to taste it again? Whoa Izuku-san so cool, put him in his place Izuku-san. And then I looked at the 3 girl angry. Katsumi. Katsuki, stop it, Katsumi-san said. Katsuki. Now why would I do that? It is my place as god to show these extra wannabes who's the top dog in this place. But suddenly he was punched in the gut by none other than Izuku. The guy was now in the ground holding his guts. Izuku, you really think you're a god? Pathetic, you can't even beat me. Let's be honest here, the only reason you got in because of the hero commission. You and Shoto, I mean you don't have quirk control, you just bursted in everyone, eh? I have noticed yesterday, and today. I mean, do you even train like your sister did? Really pathetic. Now this is my final warning, throw that big ego of yours, and I won't cut your arms, understood? Izuku-sen said. My god Izuku-sen so cool, putting the guy in his place. The guy on the ground was shaking and nodded at Izuku-san, and Izuku-sen went back to his seat. Everyone was silent on what they just witnessed. I mean, who wouldn't be shocked? 2 guys with god complex came into the room telling us to bow down and were sacred of Izuku-san. Izuku and Aizawa-sensei, come out already and start this class. I know you're there. Izuku-san said. What does he mean? Unknown character. You have a great observation, problem child. Izuku-san then rolled his eyes. Izuku, when are you going to stop calling me that? Unknown character. I won't, cause I know you'll bring trouble. And class, nice to meet you. I am your homeroom teacher and advisor through your years in I am Shoto Aizawa. Now put this on and go out to the field. So this is our sensei. He looks cool and tired. I saw Izuku-san, Izumi-san, Shoka-san, and Katsumi-san stand up and went outside, and I just followed them. Izuku, you should hurry up. Aizawa-sensei is known for expelling his class. He might expel us all, so chop chop. I was shocked our sensei can expel us. I immediately ran to the girls' locker room. Izuku POV. I then went inside the locker room and started changing until I saw everyone looking at me. Izuku, what are you guys looking at? Unknown character. Nothing bro, your body is very manly. How did you get that kind of muscles? Can you give me your workout routine? Izuku. Oh, I thought something was wrong and sure I will give it to you after class. I am Rimuru Tempest, by the way, nice to meet you. Unknown character. I am Ijiro Kirishima, nice to meet you too, Tempest bro. I then heard someone. Unknown character. Hey guys, look, the seniors left us a present. I poke at what the midget was talking about, and I was not liking it, a hole that directly leads to the girls' locker room. Lita, stop it, we are hero students, you will become a criminal. Unknown character. My little Mineta is already a criminal, the black-haired girl's big melon, the brown-haired girl's perfect curves, then the petite girl melon. Is he talking about Kyoka-san? I then went towards him and slammed him into the wall. Izuku. Listen here, midget, if you ever peek on someone here, I will cut your pee-pee off and shove it to your mouth, understood? I said, making the midget piss and scared. Mineta, hi. Izuku. Good. I then put him down and changed and went out to the field. Aizawa. I didn't expect you to be a little late, even though you're first. Izuku. I was late because I had to take care of some perverted midget trying to peek on the girls' locker room. Then I saw 3 girls came. It was Izumi, Shoka, and Katsumi. Aizawa. They really changed except for the 2. Izuku. Yeah, but it will take time for me to forgive the 3 of them. Uncle nodded, understanding what I mean. Then a few minutes later everyone arrived, and I felt 2 people watching us. It was All Might and Green Telek. Aizawa. You all are late except for these 4. He then pointed at Izumi and her friends and me, and it's not acceptable here in you today. If you were heroes, many civilians would have been dead or injured, so we will fix that for now. We will be having a quirk apprehension test. Unknown character. But sir, what about the orientation? Aizawa. Orientations are not necessary, and here in U.A we are given freedom in how we educate you. So no more questions now. Problem child come up. I then went forward. You are the first place in the entrance exam. Show me what you got. He then tossed me a baseball. How far did you throw it when you were in middle school? Izuku. I was home study, so I don't know. Aizawa sensei nodded. Aizawa. Okay, then throw the ball using your quirk as far as you can. You use your full power. If you don't, you're expelled. I then smirk. Izuku. Okay, but if there's any casualty, I won't take the blame. I then powered my hero's wrath to 100%. Everyone was looking awe and shock at my power, while Katsuki and Shoto were angry and pissed because I was more powerful than them. I threw the ball, shockwaves were formed, and students weren't flying, and also Aizawa-sensei, because I used my unique skill, Star Barrier. A/N. I am sorry, I forgot to tell you Izuku was already given the Star Spirit, but I will make filler chapter of this again. I am truly sorry. After the shockwave stopped, and I saw everyone in awe shock, especially the 2 that were hiding. Kirishima. This is crazy. How powerful is Tempest bro? Kyoka. Izuku-san is very powerful. Unknown character. This is crazy. Unknown character. Oh my god, I am excited. This is fun. Oh no, she triggered him. Well, good luck to you all. I then looked at Aizawa-sensei, grin. This is not good. Aizawa. Fun you say? Then we will make it more fun. The one who will put last place in this test will be expelled. Everyone now paled at what Aizawa-sensei said, but a girl with brown hair and permanent blush talked back. Unknown character. But that's not fair, we just got in here. Aizawa. Fair, you talk about fair? Well, let me tell you, life is unfair. Disaster? Villain attack? Civilians dying? Do you think there are fair? No, they are all unfair, and we heroes are the one who will be battling that unfairness. Now go plus ultra, and let's start. 50-meter sprint. Izuku went up against Lita. Lita. May the best man win, Tempest-san. Izuku. Yeah, may the best man win, Lita-san. Aizawa, ready, set, go. Izuku then used flash step and immediately got in the finish line first. Lita. Wow, so fast I didn't even see him move. Lita thought shock. He thought he was fast because of his quirk, but what Izuku showed him paled in comparison to his. Lita. I'll train harder and surpass Izuku-san in speed. Lita determined and motivated in surpassing Izuku. Robot. Izuku error. Lita 3.2 seconds. Everyone was shocked at the result. Kaminari. What the heck, he is strong and super fast. Mina. His quirk is overpowered. Everyone was awe, including Izumi, Shoka, and Katsumi, while Katsuki and Shoto were jealous and pissed that Izuku was stronger than them. Results in 50-meter sprint. 1. Izuku error. 2. Izumi 3.0 seconds. 3. Lita 3.2 seconds. 4. Katsumi 3.8 seconds. 5. Shoka 4.2 seconds. Next, grip strength. Izuku was now getting ready at grip strength. He then charged Hero's Wrath to 20%, which was equal to OFA's 80%. Izuku the grips and crunch. Everyone heard the crunch noise and saw Izuku, and the machine broke. Toru, I am not even surprised anymore. What I saw in the entrance exam was already enough for me to know that you're the most powerful student here. EV1 nodded, agreeing at Toru's statement, while pissing off Katsuki and Shoto more. Results in grip strength. 1. Izuku broke. 2. Shoji 520 kilograms. 3. Izumi 340 kilograms. 4. Ojiro 328 kilograms. 5. Momo 210 kilograms. Next test, long jump. Izuku cleared the test because he can fly using element air. Results. Izuku cleared the sand. Izumi cleared the sand. Katsumi cleared the sand. Katsuki cleared the sand. Yaoyorozu cleared the sand. Next, stamina test. They were to ran around the field to test how long can they stamina ran out, but with Izuku's skill unlimited stamina, he dominated the test yet again. Results. 1. Izuku 2 hour was stopped by Aizawa. 2. Momo 1 hour and 30 minutes. 3. Ojiro 1 hour and 26 minutes. 4. Kirishima 1 hour and 13 minutes. 5. Leto 1 hour and 8 minutes. Time skip. The all test was done and finished, and everyone except Izuku, the 2 idiots, and Momo were nervous they might get expelled. Aizawa. Okay, all of you did good, and here are the results. 1. Izuku. 2. Izumi. 3. Momo. 4. Shoka. 5. Katsumi. 6. Kirishima. 7. Ojiro. 8. Shoji. Last place. Mineta. Everyone was happy and relieved they weren't at last place, but were still a bit nervous, and Mineta was pale, while Katsuki and Shoto were pissed that they were at 14 and 15 place and Deku was first. If only they had trained seriously and properly like the others, they would have gotten somewhere in the top 10, but not number 1, as Izuku already dominated that number. Aizawa. About the expulsion part, it was only a bluff to motivate you all, and you can go back to your classroom, Aizawa. Then left, making Mineta, who was almost crying because he was almost expelled, relief, and also was everyone. Izuku. Bluff my arse, I know you saw potential in that midget, that's why you didn't expel him. No, I mean everyone. Momo. I thought you guys knew too, he was clearly bluffing in order to get us do our best. Izumi. If you only knew what Uncle Aizawa is capable of. Yaoyorozu. Time skip. Everyone was now in the classroom. Quiet takes place. No one said anything until a certain pink-skinned gal speaks. Mina. Guys, let's introduce ourselves, our dislike, our likes, and our quirks. Everyone nodded. Mina. I'll go first. Hi, I am Mina Ashido. My quirk is acid, and I like gossips, dancing, and anything fun, and I dislike bullies and discrimination. Now who's next? Lita. Then stand up. Lita. I am Tenya. Lita. My quirk engine, which makes me have turbo engines in my calf, and makes me faster. I like order, reading books, my family, and following rules. I dislike villains who hurt innocent people for fun, and bullies. Izuku. Well, I guess my turn. Izuku said, walking to the front classroom. Izuku. Hi, I am Rimuru Tempest. My quirk is Hero's Wrath and Elemental. I like my 2 fiancés, Katsudan, training, and putting arrogant and big ego people in their places. My dislikes are villains and people who discriminates others, who have weaker, villainous, mutant, or no quirk at all, and people who are arrogant and egoistical. Izuku then went back to his seat. Katsuki. Remember the name of the future number 1 hero extras. Katsuki. Baku. Well, my quirk is Explosion. Kaminari. Nope, I think Izuku will be the number 1 hero. Katsuki. What did you say? Pikachu wanna die? Kaminari. I mean, look, your attitude trash, your quirk control trash. You were even number 15 in the quirk test, and you're so loud. And Izuku here is calm, logical, powerful, nice personality, and has a calm aura around him that makes us calm and safe. So tell me, how can you be number 1 when you don't even have the qualities of it? Katsuki. I will enjoy killing you. Katsuki then charged at Kaminari, who was only calm. Suddenly Katsuki found himself on the ground, paralyzed, and he saw Kaminari's shoes in front of him. Kaminari, you should really think before you charge. You're wondering, right, why you can't move? Well, I will introduce myself. My name is Denki Kaminari, and my quirk is electric manipulation. I can manipulate electricity in however way I want, and what I did is electrified your nerves, so you won't be able to move for 20 minutes. Izuku. I really like this guy, Izuku said, amused at what he is seeing Katsuki being out into place by Kaminari. A/N. In this AU, Kaminari is smart and collected and a bit powerful. Everyone was shocked at the situation. Katsuki, undo this. When I move again, I will kill you. You hear me? Kaminari, gosh, how did they even let you in? Kaminari then knocks out Katsuki, who keeps screaming while Shoto didn't speak because he was a bit scared. Kaminari, finally some peace and quiet now. Who will introduce next? The day then goes by and Katsuki was sent to the infirmary. Izuku was now outside U.A until Izumi, Tempest, and wait, we need to talk to you. Izuku saw Izumi, Shoka, and Katsumi all panting. Izuku, what do you want to talk about, you three? Izumi, no more like we need help. Izuku saw their face serious. Izuku, why would they need help? Should I help them or not? Izuku's mind was in conflict. His heart wants to listen to what they're going to say, not help, but the mind is telling him no at all. But at last Izuku chose to hear them out. Izuku, okay, you three speak. The three nodded. Izumi, not here, they might be spying on us. Izuku, then you three hold my shoulder. The three nodded and hold his shoulder. They eventually vanished out of thin air. Void. We can see Rimuru and Seal talking while having tea in the throne room until Izuku appeared with the three girls. Rimuru POV. Me and Seal were talking about how good Izukuin was last night, and suddenly Izuku appeared, and with his past I was pissed, and I saw Seal too irritated. Izuku. Richan, see I-chan, I am home, and also I brought them here. They said they need a private place to talk to me, and this is the best place I could think of. Can they stay here for a bit? I'll teleport them back once I hear them out. I glared at the three girls, and they seemed to have no ill intention. Rimuru, sure, but hurt my Izukuin again, then I will hurt you. The three nodded to me and said thanks. I then saw all three of them with Izuku walking out the throne room. Izuku POV. Now I am here in the garden and looked at the three of my past. Izuku, now why do you need my help? The three, please save us from Katsuki and Shoto. Izuku, why do you need saving? Clearly you three are stronger than the two of them, so why? I then looked at their face, worried, scared, and sad, tears coming out from their eye. Izumi, we will tell you why it happened when we were 13. Flashback, 3 years ago. Izumi POV. I realized that I hurt Oni-chan. Me, Shoka, and Katsumi were gonna apologize to him and help him become a hero. We realized what Katsuki and Shoto's true intention were, and we wanted to separate from them. The three of us were walking home, but suddenly I blacked out. I don't know why. When I woke up, I saw Shoka and Katsumi tied up and awake. Izumi, guys, what's happening? Where are we? I was scared. I need my Oni-chan, and suddenly the door opened and saw Katsuki and Shoto. Katsumi, Ni-chan, where are we and why are tied up? Shoka, yes, and I-chan, can you untie us? I'm scared. Katsuki, how about no, we know that you were gonna apologize to Deku, and we won't let you do that, Katsuki said, smirking. Shoto, we have to punish you three, said Shoto with a perverted grin. The three of us were confused and scared. Suddenly, both Katsuki and Shoto pulled their pants down, and they started touching us. Izumi, Shoto, no, please stop this. No, Izumi said, crying while Shoto is touching her melons and her pee-pee. Shoto, shut up. You should be lucky I chose you as my girl. Now open your mouth and suck my pee-pee. Shoto then put his pee-pee in my mouth, and I-chan, please save me. I was crying. I then saw Shoka and Katsumi getting violated by Katsuki. All three of us were begging the both of them to stop, but they didn't, and Shoto came inside my mouth and immediately teared down my skirt and uniform. Izumi, Oni-chan, mom, dad, please save me, I'm scared. Shoto, this what happens when you disobey us. Shoto then put his little pee-pee in front of Izumi's pee-pee. Izumi, Shoto, pleases don't, pleases anyone save us, pleases. Shoto then began raping me. That was the first time I felt fear. Shoto, and also say hi to the camera. My eyes widened and saw the camera in front of us three. I then saw Katsuki raping Katsumi while fingering Shoka. Izumi, why would you do this to us? We are your friends. Shoto, friends? No, you're just my girl, all three of you are. Katsuki, yes, and as your jod you have to pleasure us, sighed Katsuki while raping Shoka with his 3 inches pee-pee. Katsumi, Ni-chan, please stop. Katsumi said, crying for her brother to stop. Katsuki, shut up. You should be happy me, a god chose you as a slave. Now shut up and scream. Katsumi was crying, scared as well as the other two. Shoto, Izumi, I am releasing my beautiful slot. Izumi, not inside, pleases, I said, crying, pleases don't. Shoto then came inside me. I was mad, and was weak. I need my Oni-chan. Oni-chan, please save us. This continues for a few hours, then they untied us. Katsuki. If any of you tell our parents about what we do to Izuku, we will release this footage to the school and the website, understood? We were crying. Me, Shoka, and Katsumi were scared at what would our parents' reaction if they find out. And since that day, they began to violate us again and again. Flashback end. Izuku, who was listening to their story, teared up, was angry, pissed. Izuku then hugged the three of them. Izumi. Since that day, they would violate us until the day you jumped. They told us to keep quiet about it, or they would release it, and we were scared, Izumi said, crying, remembering those things they did to her and her friends. Shoka. They stopped few weeks after you jump, and we thought they lost the tape, and yesterday they came to us. Flashback yesterday. Katsuki. Hey, you slots, meets us this Saturday, and if you don't, we will release it all. What would our family think if we release it, right, Shoto? Katsuki said, smirking, making the three girls flinched and scared, memories raining down again on what happened to them. Shoto. Yeah, and remember, if you tell anyone, then bye-bye hero career, Shoto said, walking with Katsuki, laughing. The three girls then hugged each other, crying and trying to calm each other. Izumi. Guys, tomorrow let's ask Tempest-san for help. We can't tail this anymore, Izumi said, sobbing and crying. Katsumi/Shoka unnodded while crying. Flashback end. Izuku POV. They were gonna apologize to me and help me become a hero. They were gonna apologize, those two. I will kill them. I will torture them. How dare they? How dare they? I then hugged the three of them. Izumi, Shoka, Katsumi. Oni-chan/Izu-nii/Iku-nii. All three of them hugged Izuku, too, crying. They then let go and bowed down on the ground. Izumi, Shoka, Katsumi. We wanted to apologize to you for so long. We are so sorry that we hurt you, and we will really try to earn your forgiveness back. Izuku. Izumi, Shoka, and Katsumi, please don't bow down, and yes, I will help you. I am so sorry this happened without me knowing, Izuku said, crying. Izumi. It's not your fault, Tempest-san, it was ours. Shoka. Yes, we were being dumb and stupid. Katsumi. At that time, and we got what we deserves, so please don't, it's not your fault. Izuku. Izumi, not Tempest-san, no, it's Oni-chan, and you too as well, but I'm still not forgiving you three yet, said Izuku. Izumi, Shoka, and Katsumi, were I overwhelmed with emotions. Izumi, Shoka, Katsumi. Oni-chan hugged Izuku again, crying. Unbeknownst to them, Rimuru and Seal were watching. Both had tears in their eyes. Time skip. Izuku dropped off the three girls at home and was now planning on how to deal with the two. Rimuru. So Izuku, and how are you going to deal with them? Izuku. I think I have an idea. Izuku smiled maniacally. Rimuru. Oh well, those two are dead, but they deserve it. Honestly, Izuku adopted this from Seal, said Rimuru, looking at Izuku while Seal was having a proud look. Izuku POV. I am now at U.A and was planning on how to talk to Izumi, Katsumi, and Shoka without Katsuki and Shoto noticing. Izuku, how do I do it? I ask myself. Seal. Izuku have thought communication. Izuku. Thanks, Ci-chan. Wait, Ci-chan, are you that voice that keeps talking to me? Seal. It's just you, imagination. Izuku. Oh no, it wasn't, damn it, why? Izuku then used though communication. Izuku. Izumi, Shoka, Katsumi, can you hear me? Izumi. Oni-chan, is this you? Why are in my head? Shoka, Izu-nii. Wait, Izumi is here too. Whoa, this is so cool. Katsumi. Hey, why are you guys in my head? Izuku. I am in all of your mind right now. I couldn't find a way to talk you without those two noticing, so I have a plan. Meet me inside Principal Nizu's office. When it's lunchtime, Uncle Nizu will call you three. Izumi, Shoka, Katsumi. Thanks, Oni-chan. Then I ended the thought communication to them and use it on Uncle Nizu. Izuku, Uncle Nizu? Nizu POV. I was sipping my tea and was reading my favorite book on how to teach student when suddenly I heard a voice in my mind. Izuku, Uncle Nizu? It seems like the voice is Izuku's. Nizu. Izuku, is this your doing? Izuku. Yeah, I need your help. Nizu. Okay, nephew, what do you need help for? Izuku. I want you to call in Izumi, Shoka, Katsumi when lunch starts. Nizu. Well, okay, but why? Izuku. It's better if you hear it in person, so we'll be there too. Nizu. Okay, I will call them to the principal's office. Izuku. Thanks, Uncle, I owe you one. I am curious to what my nephew Izuku is going to talk about with me. This seems to be a situation including the three girls. Nizu. Well, let's put that thought out first till lunchtime. Back with the class. The day went on, and it was finally lunchtime, but suddenly announcement began. PM. You students, I request Izumi, Katsumi, and Shoka to go to principal's office. I repeat, Izumi, Katsumi, and Shoka to go to principal's office. Izuku POV. Yes, finally it's lunchtime. I then heard the announcement, thank you so much, Uncle Nizu. I then teleported to the principal's office and saw Uncle Nizu jumped. Nizu. Nephew, don't teleport in here again. I will allow this once. But no more. You almost gave me an heart attack, Uncle said, while trying to compose himself back from being jump-scared. Izuku. Sorry, Uncle, hee. Then we heard the knock. It must be them. Nizu, come in. The door then opened, revealing Izumi, Shoka, and Katsumi. Nizu. Now they're here, nephew. Tell, what are you asking me help for? Izuku. It's better if you hear it from them. Nizu. Okay, now girls, what are you going to tell me? Izumi. Oh, Oni-chan, do we have to? Izuku. Yes, Izumi, you can't hide it forever, and I need Uncle Nizu's help on this one. The three then nodded, and were on the verge of tears, remembering their traumatic past. And then the three began to tell Uncle Nizu about their problem, crying. To say that Uncle was mad, no, he was pissed, furious beyond a human can. Nizu. So this is what you need help for, Izuku? Izuku. Yeah, and Uncle, can you please make a police standby when the sports festival happen? Nizu. Sure, and you three, I am disappointed you hit it, but good job on telling me. We will deal with those two. Izumi, Shoka, Katsumi. Thank you for helping us, Uncle, said the three, crying. Izuku. Oh, and I forgot, Shoka, Katsumi, and Izumi, you will be living with me. I will replace you with a rock clone, and let them live in your houses. It's dangerous for you three, because one, Katsuki and Shoto, are in the same house as you two are, and two, Izumi, you're mostly alone on the house. Because of their job, three, those two are bolder and will take opportunity to do it when they want to. So you three will be replaced by the clones until sports festival. Are you okay with it? Izumi, Katsumi, Shoka. Thank you, Oni-chan /Iku nii /Izu nii. Nizu. Now you three may leave, and Izuku will stay. The three nodded and went out of the principal's office. Nizu. So nephew, how are you going to deal with them? I then told Nizu of my plan and was smiling maniacally and was laughing. Nizu, what a brilliant plan, nephew, ha 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 ha, whoever taught you, I commend him. Her ha 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 ha. Izuku. Then I will see you, Uncle Nizu. Nizu. I will see you later too, nephew. Izuku then teleported out of the office, and laughs were heard inside the principal office that made the faculty shivered, mostly Aizawa. Aizawa. My god, that laugh again. He must be planning something. Aizawa shivered run through his spine. Time skip. It was now the last class, and it was Heroics 101, and we can see Izuku pissed or angry when he found out who was going to teach. All Might. I am coming through the door like a normal hero. Green Telek. Honey, that's not normal. Kirishima. Well, we got All Might and Green Telek as our teachers, so manly. Everyone was excited that they were get to be taught by the #1 hero, but me no, and I feel like Izumi is not too eager to be taught by All Might. Izuku. Is he bad at teaching? Meanwhile, Izumi. Izumi. No, why is he our teacher? He can't literally teach. Izumi paled. She didn't want All Might, her dad, as her teacher in Heroics. Izumi. Welp, this bound to get messy. I feel sorry for you guys. If only you knew how bad dad is at teaching. All Might. Now students, our activity for today is battle training. Everyone was excited. They now get to show their quirks that they trained so hard in battle, while Katsuki and Shoto. Katsuki/Shoto. Yes, I can finally show these other extras, and Deku their places, smirking, thinking that they would be the top dog. All Might. Now before you go, what's a hero without their costume? All Might then pressed a button. Then suddenly the back wall of our class turned upside down and saw suitcases. Inko. Now students, these are tour hero costumes that you designed and were made by the support course. All Might. Wear your costumes and go to City B. Adios. And see you. The two then left. I immediately went to City B and waited there because I already have a hero costume. Time skip. After a few minutes of waiting, everyone was here. Now I saw Kyoka, who looked cute and cool in her costume. Kyoka. Izuku-san, how do I look? Kyoka asked me shyly. She is so cute. Izuku. You look cool and cute in that, Kyoka-san. Kyoka blushed and hit Izuku's shoulder. Kyoka. Bibaka, don't say it out loud. I saw her blushing. My god, so cute. Izuku. Gomen, it's just you look so cute. Kyoka blushed even more. Kyoka baka. Izuku-san. Kyoka then ran away. I then saw Izumi, Shoka and Katsumi in their costume. I then went towards them cause they've been looking at me, wanting me to compliment their costume. Izuku, you three look good in your costume and cute. I then walked away. I might get Shoto and Katsuki's attention. We don't want that, it could ruin my plan. Katsumi, Izumi, Shoka. Thank you Iku nii/Oni-chan /Izu nii said blushing. All Might. You all look good you zygotes. Now today's battle training will be heroes versus villains. Lita then raised his hands. Inko, yes Lita? Lita. Sensei, are we gonna fight outside? All Might. No young Lita, you student will be fighting inside. You see, the most dangerous villains always do it in the inside rather than the outside, where the will get caught easily. All my classmates were raising hand. Questions were like, are we gonna get expelled? How badly can we hurt someone? And how do we decide teammates? Inko. Alright class, slow down. I'm young Uraraka. No, we are not gonna expel. That is Aizawa's thing. And no, you can't hurt them badly. Young Katsuki and young Shoto. And we decide who will your teammates gonna be by drawing lots. Lita. Ma'am, excuse me, but why are we drawing lots? Can't we just pick our own teammates? Izuku. It's actually logical. Lita. Explain Izuku-san. Izuku. Well, heroes aren't always team up with someone they knew in every situation. That's why we're drawing lots, right? So that we will get used to teaming up with different heroes, am I right? All Might. Yes, young White Tempest, you are right. Then we draw lots. I was teamed up with Kyoka-san. Team A, Izumi Yagi and Ochako Uraraka. Team C, Katsumi Bakugwa and Shoka Todoroki. Team D, Katsuki Bakugwa and Shoto Todoroki. Solo Rimuru Tempest. Team same as canon. A/N. I will only write Izuku's battle. Team A heroes versus Team C villains. Solo hero versus Team D villains. Same as canon. Time skip to Izuku's battle. All Might. Now it's time for Solo versus Team D. Team D go inside the building and prepare Shoto, and Katsuki then nodded and went inside the building smirking. Shoto. Finally we get to put Deku in his place now. Katsuki. Yeah, after this I can't wait to toka those girls. Shoto. Yeah, me too. I even have a new target now too. I'll make her my girl. Katsuki. Who? Shoto. Yaoyorozu. Shoto and Katsuki were pervertedly grinning. Unbeknownst to the two, Izuku was listening the entire time. Izuku. These guys, thank God the three will live with me, and I have to warn Yaoyorozu later. Izuku thought Izuku was beyond disgusted by these two. All Might. Heroes can now go in. Izuku POV. I then went inside and used my universal perception and observation to detect them and find the bomb until I heard an explosion coming down, but I sensed too. Izuku, so. Both are coming down after me, how stupid. I then made a clone out of air and told the clone to go up and to the third floor. The bomb is there. The clone nodded and went outside the building, flew to the third floor. Izuku. Now then it's their turn. I then looked at Katsuki and Shoto charging at me. Izuku. Too slow. I kicked both stomach and launched then to the walls. Katsuki. We will finally show you in your place, Deku. Izuku. And which place is that? Katsuki. On the ground, dead now die, Katsuki said as he fires explosion at Izuku, while Shoto immediately covered the whole building with ice. Izuku. How stupid, now his teammate won't sweat. Izuku. Shoto, so stupid, now your team mate can't sweat because of the ice. I then charged at Shoto and put my hand on his face and slam him in the ground. Katsuki. Katsuki charges at me. Seriously, this isn't even fun. I kept dodging his explosions. Katsuki. Stop dodging, you shitty Deku. Izuku. Yon, so boring, is that all? Shoto. Yes, this is my all, take this, you trash. Shoto combined his ice and fire, then shot it towards me. I simply used my barrier. Shoto, what? How dare you dodge that attack? Shoto, who was pissed, lost all his reason and began rampaging. Izuku. Pathetic. The moment you lose yourself is the moment you lost. Welp, in the beginning you were already losing, so good night. Then I started beating him up, punching every ord of his body, and he passed out. Izuku. Say, now it's your turn, I said, looking at Katsuki. Katsuki. You're gonna pay for that, you useless Deku. He charges at me with the right hook. Izuku. So predictable. I grabbed his right arm and throw him through the wall. Katsuki the got up and looks at me, his eyes full hatred. Katsuki. Let's see how you predict this. You know my quirk, right? Deku, same as my sister. We sweat nitroglycerin, and you know what this gauntlet's do? Izuku. Yes, store your sweat inside the gauntlet, and when you pull the pin it will explode. Katsuki. Yeah, now die. All Might. Young Bakugwo, don't, he will die. Katsuki, then die. Katsuki then pulled the gauntlet at me, then explosion swimming towards me. Izuku, devour at all cows. I used my ultimate skill devouring king cows, and ate the explosion. I saw Katsuki shock. Katsuki, what did you do? What happened to my explosion? Izuku, simple. I ate it. Katsuki was now shocked that I ate his explosion. Despair falls upon his face. Then I did the best thing. I used his quirk against him. As you know, my ultimate skill copies the skill it devours, so I used explosion. Izuku, Katsuki, this is how you use explosion. I then charged at him, tossing him and hiding him with explosion and drag him to the floor while flying. Katsuki, AGH screamed in pain. Katsuki, how can you use my quirk? Izuku, now that's a secret. Good night, Mutt. I then punched him in the face, knocking him out, and my clone secured the bomb. All Might, hero team wins. I then went out to the building and to the observation room. Everyone was looking at me shocked and in awe, and some who noticed were confused like Momo, Lita, Izumi, Kaminari, Hyoka, All Might, Green Telek, Shoka and Katsumi. That how I used Katsuki's quirk. Then the day ends. Finally battle training ends, but I still have to warn Yaoyorozu. When we arrived at the classroom, Katsuki and Shoto were at the infirmary, knocked out and beaten up. I immediately went to Yaoyorozu. Izuku, Yaoyorozu-san, can we talk? Yaoyorozu, sure Tempest-san. Izuku, I will warn you. Katsuki and Shoto, don't ever talk to them, don't go near them. Yaoyorozu, can I ask why Tempest-san? Izuku, because they're after you. Akioki, let me show you my memories. I then showed her what I heard in the entrance exam. She was disgusted, shock. Yaoyorozu, thank you for warning me. Tempest-san, oh, and call me Momo. Izuku, no problem Momo-san, it's my duty as a hero to keep everyone safe. Oh, and call me Izuku. I then smiled at her. Momo, okay, blushes, his smile too bright. Izuku, oh, and don't worry about them, the principal and I already planned on how to deal with the two. Momo, okay. Izuku-san, again, thanks for the warning. Well, I will go now. My butler is already here. By Izuku-san. Izuku, by Momo-san, be safe. Izuku, now then. I then went to Izumi, Shoka, and Katsumi. Izuku, are you ready? I already sent clones to your home. Izumi, Shoka, Katsumi. Hi Oni-chan / Izu nii / Iku nii, and thank you for helping us. Izuku, no problem, now hold on to my shoulder. They then hold on to my shoulder as I teleport away. In the void, Izuku and the three girls appeared. Izuku, Richan, Ci-chan, I am home, and I brought company. I then saw Richan and Ci-chan coming towards me. Rimuru, Izuku-kun, what are they doing here again? Izuku, how about that? Can they stay here for a few weeks? It's dangerous for them to be living in their house, knowing those two will take opportunity to do things to them whenever they want. Rimuru then understand and looks at the girls who flinched. Rimuru, then welcome, feel free to do anything you want in here. Now Izuku-kun, show them their room. I nodded. Izuku, then I will talk to you both later. Richan, Ci-chan. Rimuru / Seal, talk to you later too. Izuku-kun. Izuku, now you three follow me, I will show you your room. They nodded and followed me. Time skip. I showed them their rooms and thanked me. Now they are resting, and I am in my room cuddling with Richan and Ci-chan. Third person POV. Now we can see Class 1A shouting and raising their hands until Izuku released his aura, making everyone shut up. Now you may wondering what happened. Flashback 10 minutes ago. Aizawa. Okay, for today you will do something that will entirely change your class. Class 1A, not another test. Almost everyone shouted, scared they might get expelled. Aizawa. Silence. Aizawa activated his quirk, making everyone shut up. You will be choosing your president and vice president in your class. Class 1A. Finally, a normal school activity. Aizawa. I said, quiet, glares at the class with his quirk on. Now, I don't care how you will choose or vote your president and vice president in your class, and I want it to be quiet. Now go on, you only have an hour in choosing. Aizawa then went back to his sleeping bag and slept. Everyone then started shouting. Kaminari, pick me. Mina, no, pick me. The class continued to argue. Flashback end. Izuku, shut up. Everyone then shuts up, didn't dare to speak. Even Katsuki and Shoto were as scared of Izuku's aura. Izuku, good, now all of you will not vote for yourself and vote for someone, got it? Class 1A, H high. Class replies, scared of making Izuku more pissed off. Izuku, now Momo-san, make a ballot box and small paper. Momo nodded. and made the ballot box and small paper and pass it to everyone. After a few minutes, everyone had voted, and the results were in. Rimuru Tempest 12. Momo Yaoyorozu 9. Katsuki 1. Shoto 1. Katsuki/Shoto. Who the hell voted for the useless Deku? Both said, standing up, and saw almost everyone who didn't voted for Momo raise their hands. Kaminari. Again, dude, who will vote for you too? The thing we saw, and you two personalities are all trash. Katsuki then shuts up, not wanting to be paralyzed again. Shoto. Why wouldn't you? You all should be happy that I am here offering myself to you extra week 1. But he was immediately on the ground in pain. Shoto. Argh. Shoto shouted in pain. Izuku. You should really shut up, Shoto, or you want another beat-up lesson from me. Izuku said fist was covered in vital fluid, not his but Shoto's. Shoto. You're just lucky, you quirkless piece of trash, Shoto said, but was given a punch by Izuku in the face, knocking him out. Izuku. Now Lita and Kirishima, pleases bring Shoto to the infirmary. The both nodded and immediately carried Shoto to Recovery Girl's office. While this happens, everyone in the class was silent, not knowing what to do or to say. Izuku. Now I am sorry about that, guys. Now where were we? Izuku said, flashing his bright smile. Class 1A. He changes so fast, and his smile too bright. Aizawa then woke up and knows what happened. He just looked at Izuku and reprimanded him a bit about beating a classmate, and also complimented him in beating a classmate. Aizawa, now class president and vice class president, come up and say something, and be hurry cause I am hungry and sleepy. Izuku and Momo then walked up to the front class. Izuku. I will do my best to do my job. Class 1A, is that all? Izuku. Yeah, why have a problem? Izuku glared at them. Class 1A. Nothing. Izuku. Good, now it's your turn, Momo-san, but please keep it short, and don't be nervous. Izuku smiled at her, which caused Momo to blush. Momo, what is this feeling? Thank you, Izuku-san. Momo then did a 5-minute speech which bores everyone in the class. After that, it was now lunch. Izuku was seen looking for a table to eat ans, then someone called him. Kirishima. Izubro, here, you can sit here with us. Izuku then saw Lita, Kaminari, Kirishima, Kyoka, Mina, and Momo. Izuku then walked towards them and sat. Kirishima. Izubro, we noticed that you always had bad blood with Bakuwa and Todoroki. Why is that? Sorry if I ask something personal. We were just, curious as to why you had bad blood with the two. Izuku. You all will know soon enough, Izuku said, manically grinning like a madman. Everyone in the table were scared a bit of Izuku's grin and made a note not to mess with him or will be in the receiving end. Izuku. And guys, why did Izuku was cut off by an alarm going off, and Izuku the same time felt a dark essence in the faculty. Lita then asked the senior, what's happening? Senpai. The school is being infiltrated. It has never happened in my 2 years here in Udata, Senpai said, and then ran. Everyone was in panic until they felt a death-cold aura and saw Izuku standing up. Izuku. Shut up, we are Udata students, for God's sakes, and look at the windows. It is just the media now. This is what you will do, help the people that are injured and bring them to the nurse's office and calm down. Got it? Everyone. HHHHAI. Everyone said, and started to do what Izuku told them to do. Kaminari. He is really worthy of being a leader, and our president. Everyone in the table agreed at Kaminari's statement. Izuku. Guys, I need to go to the principal's office. You go ahead to the classroom, and Momo-san, you're up. Look after them. Don't let these idiots cause chaos, especially the two. Momo. Isn't he just dumping his job to me? Okay, Izuku-san. Izuku then went off quickly towards the principal's office. In the principal's office. Aizawa. There might have been a breach, sir. When we got there, the gates were turned to dust already, and everyone there doesn't have a quirk that decays of turns stuff to dust. Nizu. Yes, I believe it too, that it might have been a breach, but the question is, what were they after? Both then heard a knock on the door. Nizu, come in. The door then opened and revealed Izuku. Aizawa. Problem, nephew, what are you doing here? And also thank you for controlling the students earlier. Good job. Izuku. Because of the alert earlier, and I heard you two talk about a breach, and it's true, someone had infiltrated inside Udate. Aizawa. How do you know? Problem, nephew. Izuku. I felt a dark essence in the faculty, and it disappeared immediately. Nizu. So it's true, we do not know what are there after, but let's up all the security. Izuku. Sir, are there any special schedule or something going on in Udate? Nizu. Well, there is only one, and it's the USJ. Your class will be going there. Izuku. Who else will be there, sir? Nizu. Aizawa, Space Hero 13, All Might, and Green Telek. Izuku. Frick, what are they after? Seal. Izuku-in, it's not what it's who. Izuku. Thanks, Ci-chan, wait, why are you? Seal then cuts off the thought communication. Izuku. Sai, never mind, she is already gone now, why, who are they after? Izuku was thinking, and then. Izuku. Sir, I might know what they are after, rather who they are after. Aizawa. Who is it, problem nephew? Izuku. I believe it's All Might. Nizu. And how did you come up with this, nephew? Izuku. I had a little help from one of my fiancé, and also if it was after you to why do it now, why not before? And I believe it is All Might because he is the symbol of peace and justice, the #1 hero of the people, the pillar of the society. So what will happen if All Might is gone? Society falls, villains will rise, that's why. Both Nizu and Aizawa wide-eyed at Izuku's deducing skills and were impressed. Nizu. So what do we do now? Should we continue the trip to USJ? Izuku. I think yes, sir, because if it were cancelled and they infiltrated, who knows what damage they will cause inside Udata grounds. Nizu and Aizawa thought about it for a while and decided. Nizu. Then it's decided we will continue the trip, but with more security, more heroes, and wow, great deducing skills, nephew, who taught you? Izuku. My beautiful fiancée Ci-chan, she is very smart and calculating. Seal. Fufufu, praise me more, Izuku-in. Izuku. You're great, Ci-chan, thanks. Seal. No problem, Izuku-in. Seal then cuts the thought communication off. Izuku. And also, uncle, if there was really an attack, please permit me to fight. Aizawa and Nizu wide-eyed at Izuku's request. Aizawa. No, you're still a student and not ready, problem nephew. Izuku. Even so, but I can already beat All Might in a match, and I am more than ready, uncle. I fought and survived most of my life. Please let me fight, and I am the president of Class 1A, as such I have duty to uphold. Nizu. Okay, I allow you, nephew. Aizawa. But sir. Nizu. We can't do anything, Aizawa, even if we said, he will still charge at the villains. Izuku. I know you're worried about me, Uncle Aizawa, but please let me fight. I am strong, just please have faith in me. Aizawa. It's not that I don't have faith in you, problem nephew, it's just I don't want you go and fighting villains already. You're still young, and you haven't had a good childhood, but if you really want to fight, then I won't stop you, just please come back safely. I already lost someone, I don't want to lose you too, Aizawa said, remembering the death of his friend Oboro. Izuku. Don't worry, uncle, I promise I will come back in one piece, Izuku said, smiling. Aizawa. Then okay. Izuku. Okay, well, I will be going now, uncles, back to the class, see ya. Izuku then went out the office. Back in the class. Kyoka. I wonder why Izuku-sen went to the principal's office. Kyoka, who was thinking, was interrupted by a noise and saw Shoto trying to hit on Momo. Shoto. Come on, it will be fun. Momo. For the last 5 minutes, I said no. Now leave me alone. Everyone was now looking at them. Shoto, who saw that everyone is looking back out. Shoto. TSK, just you wait. Izuku then arrived at the class and saw Momo angry and decided to ask her later. Izuku. Kyoka-sen, I am back, what did I miss? Kyoka then proceeded to tell him what happened, and Izuku was beyond pissed that Shoto is now starting to target Momo. Aizawa then went inside the classroom. Aizawa. Class, for tomorrow, we will be going on a trip to USJ. Mineta. YSS. Universal Studio Japan, I am coming, said Mineta, who was wrapped with a cloth. Aizawa. Not that USJ, what I meant is the unforeseen simulator joint, and there will be joined by some heroes and train on rescuing people in different types of situation. So tomorrow be prepared now, class, dismiss. Aizawa then went out, and everyone was excited for tomorrow. Except for Izuku, who is preparing for what will happen. Time skip next day. Izuku POV. We're outside now waiting for the bus. I really feel bad about today, Sai. Kirishima. Are you okay, Izubro? You look sick. Izuku. I am fine, Kirishima. It's just I really have a bad feeling about today. Then I notice All Might isn't here. There are already many heroes here. Ryukyu. Eraserhead. PM. Midnight and 13 were there, but no All Might and Green Telek. Izuku. Where is this buffoon? The bus then arrived. Lita. Now classmates line up and go to the bus orderly. Izuku. Thanks, Lita. Oh, you won, and all of you can sit wherever you want. Lita. No problem, Izuku-sen. I saw you look troubled today, so I decided to help you ease your troubles. Izuku. Let's get in. Izuku and Lita then went in and sat at the bus. After a few minutes, they arrived at the USJ. 13. Class, welcome to USJ, and this is where we'll be going to train you guys in rescue and also your quirk control. Shoto snorts, why do we even need to control our quirks? 13. Because let me give you an example. 13 then used her quirk black hole and almost everyone was sucked in. 13. As you see, I can easily kill people with my quirk. That's why we need to control it, otherwise we will just make more damage and might injure or possibly kill a civilian. Everyone nodded. Aizawa, where's All Might? He should be here by now. Whispering to 13. 13. He said he reached his limit already and is now resting at the faculty. 13 whispered to Aizawa. Aizawa, irresponsible, Aizawa muttered. 13. Okay class, let's go in. 13 then opened the door. When the wind and the class were in awe of the place was huge. Then suddenly the door closed, lights flickered a bit, and Izuku felt the dark essence again. Izuku. Aizawa-sensei. Izuku called Aizawa, who already knew what will happen. A portal then appeared in the central plaza. Then villains came out. Kirishima. Whoa, they even have fake villains. So, this was the end of part 2 of this series. Stay tuned for next part of this series, and if you like this video, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to our channel. Until next time.